Okay, all right. Here we are. Okay, just getting some things straight. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, just making sure this. All right, just making sure this sound is all right. Right. Okay, what's up, y'all? What's up? Easy E said Dakota Love from Combo. I can hear Easy's voice saying that. Easy, wow. He said Dakota Love from Combo. I know, right? Yo, Marcus. Hey, but look, that's what it is, man. Look, it's 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 not about um the hype train like everybody else is on, right? I'm just doing this because look, we just trying to cover. We just trying to cover the fights. We just trying to break them down. I just want to kind of go in and look at what Dakota looks like and how she matches up against Samiko Inaba, right? Um, because I actually think that this might play out just like many of her other fights. I really don't want it to, I really don't want it to because y'all know I like Samiko Inaba. I'm a fan of her, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. When it comes down to matches, like, hey, I'm gonna tell you what's a bad matchup and what's I'm gonna tell you what's a bad matchup and what's just gonna be a nightmare for somebody. I'm just saying, man. But believe me, I really want a good competitive fight. But if we don't get it, I'm just telling you why. It's because of this powerhouse right here. All right. Hey, what's up? What's going on, BJ Builder? Axel. Marcus said Bittencourt was the only fighter that Dakota fought to a decision. Yeah, that's why we're gonna talk about that one. We're gonna cover both of them tonight. Shout out to dang, what's his? Hang on, I can't pronounce his name. My man from France here, my other man from France, not Axel, but he asked if I could do this fight because I told him I was going to do Dakota versus Chelsea Hackett, but that's only going to take like what 2 minutes, a minute at most, and I mean I could do her whole fight career in like an hour, right? Because all 14 of her fights are so short, right? So I mean I could just keep going. I could just keep going, but this is a good fight to do that he suggested. Menessen, Menessen. I was what is what is his YouTube name now? Hold on, because he asked me to do this. He requested for me to do this because he said since it went the full 3 rounds, that's a good fight to kind of dissect on Air Might. Yeah, thanks, Axel. I was trying to because YouTube shows the way they got YouTube now, it only shows like the little at handle. It don't show the full name like it used to, So I was having some trouble finding it. Yeah, Air Might. Thanks. Yeah, shout out to Air Might. He asked me to do this Dakota versus Bittencourt fight, Paula Bittencourt fight. So I'm gonna do that one. But we can kick it off with Dakota versus Chelsea Hackett. It's right here on YouTube. So if y'all want to watch it with me, let me know, and I'll give y'all some time to pull it up. But I'm gonna give y'all some time to pull it up because I got to pull it up myself. So they were actually playing her fights all day yesterday, I believe. Oh, there it is. There it is. They actually upload. I've been waiting for them to do this. That's exactly what I was waiting for. They uploaded the whole fight alone, not in the stream. Hold on. If y'all want to watch it, no commentary, flyweight fight, Dakota Ditcheva versus Chelsea Hackett. They just uploaded it 9 hours ago. So that's perfect. Perfect. B just said which one we doing first. We're going to do Chelsea Hackett first. We're doing Chelsea Hackett first. And then we're going to do the Bittencourt fight. The Bittencourt fight, I don't know if y'all have that. It's on UFC Fight Pass. If y'all don't have Fight Pass, y'all can just listen along. But yeah, I got both of them pulled up. I'm gonna just wait on y'all. BJ, I know I'm gonna wait till you get yours queued up. It's on YouTube if y'all want to watch it. Yeah, Mark said get the short fight. That's exactly what we about to do because the next fight we're gonna have to, kind of look at, see what's going on. It's always good to get the short one out the way. So what I'm gonna do, let me know if y'all ready. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll through the fight and get through all the announcement. I'm gonna have mine waiting at 150. 151. I'm gonna stop it at the timer 151. Look, all right, y'all cheapos, it's on YouTube. If y'all want to watch it with me, it's on YouTube. Y'all cheapos out there, always asking for links. Y'all cheapos, it's on right on YouTube. That's for y'all, for all the deadbeats. Act like I can't show y'all a fight. I can't show you a fight because it's copyrighted. But today it's on YouTube. So for all y'all that want to mess around all the time with me, it's right here on YouTube, cheapo. Axel said, "What is the name of the YouTube video?" It is Dakota Ditcheva versus Chelsea Hackett full fight. It's on PFL's YouTube channel. BJ said he's ready at the 150 mark. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there you go, BJ. Let him know. BJ said he's ready, and I'm ready. It's a short one, so y'all can watch it four or five times. All right, y'all got it. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Okay, BJ said hold on. BJ said hold on. All right, y'all. We about to look at some destruction. First round destruction. I know Easy. Hope he got it queued up. He said I'm actually giving her some love now. It's funny. All right, Axel said he's ready. That's good. That's good. I know Marcus is ready. He said let's get the short fight out the way. Okay, I'm ready now. Okay, so at the 151 mark, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Meeting in the center. Okay. Chelsea trying to start off. Yeah, Chelsea starting off fast. Look at the size difference. Trying to throw some push kicks out, but nothing really connecting. Look how big Dakota is. Dakota lands that calf kick. Ooh, big right hand, drops it right away, man. Dakota dropped it right away with the right hand. Now she's getting right up into a clinch, getting kneed up. Tie clinch, left knee to the body. Pressing her to the cage. Dakota's pressing her. Dakota's using that strength. All right. You see Chelsea Hackett trying to get those underhooks, but she can't really get any leverage here because look at her balance. She all skewed up against the cage. She can't get no balance here because, oh man, Dakota's working both ways. Good reversal by Hackett. She got it to the cage. She tried to get a trip, but takedown defense. So Dakota's on point. Good head control by Hackett here. See, this is where Samiko Inaba's got to be to me, and I don't know if she's got the physical strength to do it. All right, Chelsea Hackett trying to get the back. She can't get that trip because, Dakota's just so long and strong. And that's why I said going into this fight, I knew this was going to be a quick one here because I don't know if Chelsea Hackett's got that game on the inside. She's not that strong like that. This ain't really her game. She's a stand-up fighter. But she even knows that she's got to fight on the inside here because you see she got dropped right away. Look, she can't even get this trip. See, this is something where a big grappler like, Aaron, they would have more leverage and more success if they could get this far in. See, she can't get that trip. Dakota's still fighting the hands too, so she can't get that full body lock. That's good hand fighting by Dakota. See, Chelsea Hackett don't want to step back and reset here because that would leave her in danger of getting pieced up. Good knee to the body by Chelsea Hackett. Oh, Dakota's landed a knee off the cage. Dakota's still in control here. Dakota's got one underhook. See, Chelsea Hackett is using more energy than Dakota is actually. See, look at that forearm to the throat. Look how big she is, man. Good knee to the body from Dakota. Is a knee to the face. Big right hand. Now they're going back to the center, and this is where Chelsea don't want to be. Oh, big front kick to the face by Dakota. All right, Dakota's fighting at the range, and this is where you get beat up here. If you don't really have like a good outside game. Chelsea runs in after that left hand, and now she's going for a push to the cage to land these knees to the body. And see, Chelsea Hackett has to kind of turn to her right to avoid those knees to the body, so she can't really fight off the cage herself. She's more in defense mode, survival mode. Heavy knees to the body from Dakota. Now she's finished it off with a combination. Oh, that left hand to the body, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah, see, stuff like that, man. It's just like, ooh, it's just a mixture of a lot of things here that if Samiko Inaba doesn't really have much of if she doesn't have much of a inside game, it's going to be trouble. Yeah, that was quick. That was quick, man. That was quick. That was a quick one. Yeah, minute 39, right? Minute 39 left to go. Time of the finish. Minute 40, whatever. Um, yeah, the big takeaway from that fight, I mean, that's what I'm talking about going into this fight. Like it's just the size, man. Like the size difference and the power difference and the overall skill set difference. Like Samiko Inaba, she has a really good striking game, but I just think that Dakota's a little bit more patient and polished. On top of that, has power, patience, polished, and powerful. So I think a lot of that's going to give Samiko trouble if Samiko can't really fight on the inside. And you saw Chelsea Hackett, like Chelsea Hackett didn't really have a game on the inside. She didn't really have any leverage, no leverage in there. Like even whenever she was against the cage, she couldn't throw knees back. She couldn't really throw punches back because she's trying to turn her body to avoid the knees to the body, right? So she finally just gives in, and that barrage upstairs, and then that sneaky body punch to the solar plex, just caught her, and she was done. You know, and like I said, I don't think a lot of women fighters really like getting hit to the body like the way she delivers. So it's going to be something like that's why I'm saying, man. A lot of these girls, they got to be they got to before they fight her, man. They got to really be doing some serious core workout and some serious conditioning to the stomach. It ain't just about getting pretty abs, man. They got to be dropping that medicine ball on the stomach. They got to be doing like 1,000 sit-ups, man. Like, and I know that sounds like a lot, but it's possible. Mike Tyson used to do it. Floyd Mayweather used to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to be doing like 1,000 sit-ups, workout, or maybe more, to be able to even withstand a few of them body punches. But that medicine ball gonna come in real handy. So that's one of the things, man. That's just one of the things I kind of worry about and now going into this fight. I mean, am I wrong? Like, no, it's not like I'm trying to hype her up or anything. I'm just going off of what is matched up with her right now that's coming her way. Easy said Dakota is WMMA's apology for Megan Anderson. Right. We finally got a big fighter. We finally got a big fighter. We finally got a big fighter that is being the big fighter. Got a power game and got a good control game, not getting lanked around in there. And I like that because that's where I left off with Megan Anderson. I was loving some Megan Anderson. I was like, oh yeah, this girl huge. She knocking girls out. But then Felicia Spencer came along and just tied her in a knot. I was like, ah, boy. Yeah, Marcus said I think Dakota will use Samika's dog against her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's got to be more than dog. Exactly. It's got to be more than that. Like that dog might get her hurt in here. Like she really can't come in there with that Juliana Pena approach. She gonna get stopped. She gonna get stopped big time. BJ says she's exploiting that for real. Who's exploiting that? What you mean? Who's exploiting what? Dakota going to exploit the dog? Okay, yeah, that was a quick one though, man. I was just like, looking back at the fight, and I was like, I was like, how long did this thing last? And I was like, oh, okay, that's how long it lasts. Like big shots, just coming from all angles. but it was the body shot. The body shots, they these fighters, they have to have a good defensive plan, man. Yeah, she's exposing these soft bodies, man. These fighters got to have a good defensive plan going in here with Dakota, man. You just cannot come in here and it wasn't even the body. I mean, the first time you saw, she got dropped right away with the right hand, right? She got dropped right away with the right hand. And I know it's the quality of opponents too. I know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the more you got girls that's gonna come in here willing to push and willing to go for takedowns, and they're bigger and stronger, it's gonna be tougher. But that's why I'm just saying, like, Sumiko Naba is not really a grappler like that. The only thing I worry about Dakota is not taking this fight serious. I know Naba is taking this very seriously. Yeah, that's the only thing that I could see in a fight like this that could cost Dakota a victory, is not taking it serious. I think she is. Me personally, I think she is taking it seriously. I think, like she said, she was just being honest. Like, I'm levels above her. I think when she's saying that, she's just saying that I'm training to be better than her, and I know I'm better than her. But she's gonna fight like she is better than her. She's not gonna say, "All right, I can just beat her with this and that," like one thing. Like, I think she's gonna give it all to her, like she's supposed to. I don't think she's gonna underestimate her at all. Like, that's why I think it's gonna be a quick one. All right. Well, let me pull up this Paula Bittencourt from Brazil. This was Dakota's only decision victory. It was from UAE Warriors 28. If y'all ain't got this one, let me know. I'm gonna just go ahead and get on this one. I'm gonna see if BJ got it. I know he want to watch it too. You got this fight, BJ? Y'all got a way to watch it? In case y'all want to find it somewhere, it's on UAE Warriors 28. That's where the next fight is. Axel said, "For me, the real test for Dakota is Aaron. If after good wrestling exchanges, Dakota is striking and still efficient, she's not tired, she will be UFC champion." Yeah, I mean, I would love to see. I would love to see a fight like that at some point. Aaron just got to be careful with her defense, though, man. Like I said, body. I don't know how Aaron takes it to the body like that. It's all how you react to that body shot. How you react to that body shot, and the defense. So if she can get in there and make it a good 4-5 round fight, however time she needs, hey. All right, BJ, let me know if you got it. If any of y'all got it. If you don't got UFC Fight Pass, I'll call this next one. Walter Bell said, "I'm hoping that Dakota will allow her to have a fight with Baumgartner before she eventually crosses over into UFC." Boxing? I personally don't want to see that. I don't really get nothing from that fight. I'd rather see Alicia Baumgartner versus Katie Taylor. Like, I'd rather see Dakota fight some ONE FC fighters or something and stay in Muay Thai. I just don't see her in boxing like that. All right. You said, but I'm looking for it. All right. Dakota will go with the body and head with Aaron. I don't see Baumgartner and Dakota. That don't make sense at all. Like, Alicia Baumgartner, she was struggling with Jennifer Miranda. I'd rather see a rematch with that fight. See that fight, or I'd rather see her and Katie Taylor fight. Shoot, I'd rather see Alicia Baumgartner and Amanda Serrano fight. But Dakota don't even really show like boxing. Like, to me, like, she don't come off as just like a boxer to me. Don't really excite me as a boxer. Like, she excites me more as a potential complete fighter in the UFC. Like, not a second coming of Valentina, but somebody that could be more like a Joanna, another Joanna coming in that's exciting with kicks and punches. Like that's her path. That's her path. Like, bringing her Muay Thai style into MMA and then completing it by fighting in the UFC. But going to boxing, I mean, if she wanted to do that at the end of her career for some big money, fine. But that nah, that ain't really got nothing. There's nothing to that. He said thumbs down for Savannah Marshall. Yeah, Savannah Marshall, she came in, got a little cocky, and got worked. Yeah, boxing can only be it should only be their way out. When they're done. When they're done, like Holly. I don't know if Holly's coming back to MMA. Let Holly do her thing in boxing. Let these girls finish off in boxing. I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm about to start this next one here. I'll probably do like another 2-3 minutes. Okay, can't find it. All right. No problem. Here we go. Paula versus Dakota. Let's see what we got here. Is there a tail of the tape on this one? Dang, y'all ain't got no information. They just gonna post up. They ain't got nothing on them. They can't. They ain't even measure them. They just said Brazil, United Kingdom, 5 wins, 4 wins. Paula Bittencourt. Let me look at Paula Bittencourt's record before we get started. I want to see what's come of her. All right, Paula Bittencourt. She's 7-3 now. Oh, okay. She after losing to Dakota. Yeah. She had fought Trocado. And she fought, yeah, I remember that fight. She fought Denise Kielholtz like a couple years back. I remember that fight. Then she went to Invicta. Oh yeah. Paula Bittencourt. Yeah, she beat Alejandra Lara last year. That was her last fight. She ain't fought since though, man. That was last December. So she got a few fights. Denise Kielholtz, Dakota, she lost to, but she beat Alejandra Lara. I mean, at this point, yeah, she hadn't come back this year. So it's 7-3. Maybe she will come back soon. Okay. Paula Bittencourt. Okay. But yeah. All right, let's go. Paula Bittencourt versus Dakota. No information. Abu Dhabi. Here's round one. Let's go. A double jab from Dakota. Push kick and a calf kick. Putting a lot of pressure on. Oh, good left hand from the southpaw stance from Dakota. Oh, good takedown from Paula. Right there. That was a good take. I'm going to rewind that back since I'm watching this by myself. Uh, Dakota lands a left hand and then body lock from Paula. She catches her on the inside. She takes her down. Good takedown. Good get up from Dakota. Dakota's up. Back to the cage. All trying to get that headlock. Now she got reversed. Dakota's using that head. Trying to fight for one of those underhooks so she can get a knee. Yep, there it is. Knee to the back of the leg. And she always kind of positions these girls to the side so she can start landing knees. Dakota using that head control. The knee to the body from Dakota. Paula's trying to get that right underhook, but she can't get any leverage. Ooh, I almost thought Dakota was going to take her down. And Dakota's good at using head control. Well, the knee all the way upstairs. See how long she is? That's what I'm talking about fighting tall, man. Them fight tall, you got to use your limbs. Whether you're trying to knee somebody to the head or knee to the body from Dakota. So Samika's got to be prepared for these type of inside fights. Because even though like Dakota's not grappling, I see her, trying to just make it, a good inside fight, and that's good knees to the body from Dakota here. Paula really can't get any leverage here as a grappler. Well, referee broke him up here. It was actually working. I don't know why he broke him up. All right. Long jab from Dakota. Oh, good right hand from Dakota. Dakota got spun into the cage though, because once she lands that right hand, Paula just latches on and clinches up with her. So, over the years, I see Dakota kind of change that style when she lands a big punch. She wasn't following up. That's why she was getting grabbed, getting snatched up a little bit. Because as soon as she landed that right hand, Paula took it and grabbed her. But Dakota's good, and she's good enough off the cage now to be safe here against some of these girls like this. Yeah, she got a reversal here, landing some knees to the body again. We always have a lot of fighters passing through UAE. I think, um, of course, Manon Fiore won the belt for UAE. Casey O'Neill fought for UAE. Okay. Oh, Paula trying to drag Dakota to the cage. Oh, Paula trying to drag Dakota down, but Dakota winds up on top. Now, full mount from Dakota. Full mount for Dakota. Dakota can't. Paula can't get up here. Paula trying to hold her head in close so she can't get them shots off. She got the roller. She got to use them hips. Yeah, yeah. She tried to roll. Dakota got right back on top. Well, Dakota's good at using her size. I tell you that. Like she's oh, now she got that full mount. She got some good ground and pound. Oh, she dropping her elbows on Paula now. Paula Bittencourt getting. She trying to buck. At least she trying to buck. She just can't do it because she's too heavy. Oh, okay. She flipped around. No, no. Paula trying to flip around here, but she can't get up. She's getting pounded on now. Framing her up. Dakota keeps framing her up. Oh, okay. Good job from Paula. Paula ain't. Oh, Paula's on top. She got out of it now. Dakota got back up quick though. 10 seconds left here. Paula staying tight here in the end of the 5 second mark here. All right. So that first round, I just definitely give to Dakota. I see Dakota, using a lot of her size and weight here, and just putting a lot of leverage, man. Putting a lot of leverage on her, using her body even to keep the fighter down. That's good. Like she's not really much of a grappler here at this point, but she's using good tactics like the knee on belly, going straight to full mount so she can land her own strikes, and just fighting like a big fighter. Putting the pressure on, using head control. Not really looking for takedowns, but she knows how to reverse them. So that's something you like to see in a striker. If a striker knows how to use their body and use their size and knows how to reverse. Because Paula tried to drag Dakota down, and then she falls down, and then Dakota just jumps on her, and she takes advantage by throwing shots. She's not just laying on her. She's actually landing some punches. So good on her there. All right. On this replay though, that was a good little reverse there by Paula. She was able to get from bottom position, get on top, and land a few shots on Dakota. Nothing big, but Dakota was able to get back up quick. Man, that was a big right hand from Dakota in that first round. I say Paula's pretty durable. She didn't go down fast like some of these other girls, though. All right, going into the second round here. Dakota putting pressure on in southpaw stance. Switching which is the orthodox. Good leg kick from Dakota. Paula trying to return one. No dice. Push kick from Dakota. Trying to get her back against the kick. Ooh, good high kick there from Dakota. I mean, that's body kick. Dang. Had to clinch up. Paula had to clinch up in that one. Yeah, actually, Dakota's been initiating these clinches here as of lately. She's doing that to avoid Paula taking over, trying to get any takedowns. Oh man, well, this is kind of a rougher fight on the inside here for Paula, but she's in there. Oops, there we go. Dakota landed a good knee to the body there. Oh, Paula lands a good knee. Paula actually had Dakota to the cage. Oh, look like Dakota trying to level change here, go for a takedown. A lot of inside fighting in here. Nothing really big landed in this one here so far. It's just a lot of like pushing. The referee breaks him up here. Yeah, because a lot of the shots weren't landing like that. But yeah, he broke him up at a range now. Dakota trying to use that push kick, that front T kick to the stomach. There's another one left, and then she goes a right body kick. Paula catches that right leg, pushes Dakota right back to the cage. Dakota looking like she want to initiate this tie clinch. She can't get the leverage though. Dakota reverses Paula to the cage. Paula, she looked like one of the stronger fighters on Dakota's resume. She's been taking some of the bigger shots and kind of forcing Dakota to fight her on the inside more. Even though she hasn't really like landed her own shots, she's just kind of been stronger at controlling some of the power. But she still got to work though. Like she got to get the fight to the ground. That's her main goal. Is to. I don't think she's strong enough for Dakota though. That's the thing. Referee breaks him up again. He don't waste no time in the UAE. They be breaking him up quick. There ain't nothing going on. Another push kick from Dakota. Ooh, big straight left hand from Dakota. That's up. All the clinches up again. That's another thing why you don't see like a big knockout coming because Paula clinches after these big punches, and Dakota's in the range to be grabbed. She doesn't. Dakota's just landing one big punch and then she stops. But you see her, you kind of see her change that now because this fight's older too. Remember, out of holding here on the cage again. Paula reversing Dakota. Dakota reversing Paula. Surprisingly, yeah, Dakota's tie clinch hadn't really come into play here. She's just kind of holding on and then landing a few knees here and there. And the referee must not think it's effective enough because he keeps breaking them up. See, he wants action. He's about to break him up again, but there's another knee. Yeah, break him up. See, he only let it go out for so long. See, I think Dakota was throwing like one at a time. That's why she was getting clinched up. There's another T kick in the round. Definitely a Dakota round though. Dakota definitely won that round. She got a good head kick from Dakota. Good head kick, then another good push kick to the chest, and then that right kick to the body. But Paula grabs on, and that was yeah, definitely enough to take this round. Paula hadn't landed anything of significance. I mean, her main thing has been to just clinch on the cage. After Dakota lands that shot, she'll grab her and hold on. She just ain't strong enough to take her down, or even like get leverage off the cage and land her own shots. Yeah, this was like when Dakota's only had 4 fights, so I've definitely seen like some big changes in Dakota from here as far as how she throws her punches and combinations. She's definitely letting more go and using the tie clinch effective. Like here, more holding, and it even kind of hinders her from throwing her own knees in the clinch because of her positioning. But yeah, her tie clinch is much better now. All right, third round. Paula's trying to stay at the range, but she almost ate a head kick there. Oh, big head kick drops Paula. Ooh, that was massive. Ooh, dang. I gotta go back to that. Bam. I gotta go right back at the 4:58 mark. Look, 4 or 5 seconds into the fight, a left head kick. Right when I said she only be at this range, she ate that big head kick, and Dakota's back on top in full mount. Now Dakota dropping elbows. Dakota in this full mount. And that's why I'm saying, man, even look, these little strikers, if you try to go on the outside, you might get hit big here because she's gonna use her reach and her range. Ooh, this will give Paula time to recover though, because she's on her back here. She's not in that full mount. I see Dakota going back to full mount here. She's just using her head to drop these elbows and kind of frame Paula up so she can land punches. It's kind of like a Valentina tactic here, where she's on top and she's just kind of wearing her opponent down till she can get that timing and just start working. There's some hammer fists. There she's separating on the full mount so she can land something. A couple of shots from Dakota. Dakota's still in control in this one. So yeah, so far, I mean, Paula's just really surviving at this point in this fight. She kind of avoided some of the big punches. Dakota wasn't really like banging like that, like she was in her, like she has in her later fights. But that was a big head kick. That was a big head kick. Put her down, man. I mean, she's recovered from it now because Dakota probably should have let her stand up. She probably could have knocked her out. See, Paula is holding on here. Dakota still got that full mount. She's not even in a guard. She's just, on top. Like I said, Dakota's not really looking to grapple here. She's just trying to use her size and her body here to keep control over Paula, and it's working. What do y'all think, man? What's the tactics for Samika though, man? Like, what can Samika do for this? What can she do? Like, what she do against a bigger, stronger striker though? Paula's getting up. Okay, Paula was able to get up off that. See, she was able to make her way out of that because it wasn't really like a solid position. But Dakota's got her back to the cage again. Good knee to the body from Dakota. If Paula, like, she's not tore up like some of these girls that be done in one round, like she's pretty durable. I mean, as far as like who's changed, who's improved a little bit more now, I don't know if she would last like this now. Okay. I know that referee about to break him up because we back to that round two clinch, just kind of holding. I mean, Dakota's good at using her body like a big fighter, just laying on you and tiring you out. That's a good tactic. That's a tactic as a big fighter, man. Big fighter got to lay on him. A lot of wear and tear. Well, a lot of weighing on Paula right here. Paula doesn't really have like an answer. She doesn't have to work on the inside. Dakota's just kind of holding. Like I said, a lot of this here, Dakota's not really like a grappler. She's really not using like grappling tactics or anything. She's just using her size, man. Fight like a big fight, like a big fighter. Lay on them, just lay on them, hold them, and work. Got to work though, because that referee gonna break you up. But Dakota putting her weight on her, like Dakota's resting on her too. Like so, Dakota's not tiring herself out. She's putting all her weight on this girl. That's why she's okay. Now we separate back to the center. Ooh, Paula landed a couple big shots. Paula got to work though. Too late. Got 5 seconds left. Head kick from Dakota in the round. Yeah, 30-27. Pretty simple. I mean, just wasn't somebody that was there for the knockout. I think Dakota kind of took her own knockout away when she landed the head kick because she didn't she got excited. She didn't let her opponent get back up. She probably should have just let her get back up. She could have finished it. But overall, I mean, she was in control of the whole fight. You know, Surprisingly, yeah, Paula didn't come out looking too beat up. She got a little knot. Paula ain't really beat up in this one because I think this was like green Dakota. This was still kind of green, so she was using more of a hit and clinch style. Probably just getting some rounds in, so it wasn't like this fight where she put that beat like she done some of these other girls in just one round. Didn't really punch to the body in this fight. There's really no body punches, so I can say she's definitely improved there. Going back to this fight, to her 10 fights later, she's punching better to the body. She's transitioned her Muay Thai clinch into MMA better. She's always used her size, which I got to give her a lot of credit for. But yeah, I got to say, yeah, she's much improved from this fighter to from here to what we see now. Definitely going to be some trouble. But yeah, I think that the Samika fight, it could be competitive, and that's only if Dakota underestimates her. So we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, those are the two fights I'm gonna call. There's another one. Let me see. Samika also has clean finishes, clinch finishes. Who else did she fit? Who did Samika finish in the clinch? Samika Anaba. Who did she finish? She had a good clean win against Mac Judah. Well, that was competitive one, yeah. Um, she did beat Vida Arteaga too. She knocked out Whitney Piles. She choked out Randy Field, and she ground and pound Jessica Ruiz. All these Bellator fights. She's got a good, she's a Bellator fighter, so she started her career in Bellator too. So I gotta give Samiko Naba credit. Like she's been fighting at least at the Bellator level. Good work for on her resume. Like I think that Samiko has fought some good fights. Like Vida Arteaga is a dog. Like Vida Arteaga is a dog. Like I would like to see that fight again. Like I don't know if that's on YouTube. The Arteaga fight, that would be a good one to call. So BJ want to call fight, that's a good one too. Vida Arteaga. Is that on YouTube? Hold on. Okay. Vida Samiko. Please give me a 3-round fight at least, something we can all kind of gauge. Vita Artioga. Nah, that ain't up here, I don't think. There's Samika versus Saray Roscoe. Oh, hold on. There's Mackenzie Stiller. Yeah, this is the Mackenzie Stiller. Mackenzie Stiller fight was on the ground. Yeah, that was a ground and pound finish. Mackenzie Stiller, she did pretty good in that fight though. I thought she did all right. Easy said Bellator fighters being exposed everywhere. Yeah, man. Like I said, clean cut Bellator fighter going to the UFC don't mean you're gonna be clean cut when you get to the UFC. You gonna come out with a bad fade, boy. They're gonna cut you up good. You will come out. You will come out with half a box and half, you know, half box and half fade. Think you clean cut in the Bellator? You go in Bellator, be what 12-0. You lose your first fight, we go to the UFC, man. And get clipped up nice. Now, if you live as Carl Mooch, you go down. Oh yeah, definitely. Take what you learn from the UFC, and you good to go. But you can't do that. You just cannot jump over to the UFC and think that's it. Like you better off going to other organizations sometimes and learning. And if you just got the talent, because you see girls come from Invicta and then they look, better. They look better. But yeah. Okay. So with this live round by round being done, I think that I'll do my pick tomorrow. Okay. Even though I think most of you already know my pick, and if you want to put your pick in early, I mean you can. But yeah, I'm going to just be truthful on my pick on how I think this fight goes. Okay, so I do my pick, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right. Let's see. Kind of tempted to look at one more Dakota fight here. Let me see. What's one more? Dakota Ditcheva versus. It's so fast though. Hold on. Dakota. Yeah, they've been running this stuff on replay. This live stream. There's Jenna Bishop. They're playing all of them. Let's see. That was the Chelsea Hackett fight. There's Jenna Bishop fight. Okay, I'm done. If y'all want to watch some more of the fights, they're up there though. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hit that like button on your way out, y'all. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with like I said, like the more I watch the code, I'm starting to become more of a fan. Yeah. Okay, easy. Like there's more Dakota love now because I'm doing my own research. As I do my own research, I'm starting to like her a little bit more. Like I can definitely say watching this fight, and then watching the Chelsea Hackett fight, and just seeing her do some of those things that I say fighters need to do, it makes me appreciate her more. Like that's a big one, man. When you're big for something and not big for nothing, that really makes me start to like a fighter. Like I see her using every aspect of her body, man. And I'm starting to like that. Like I guess whenever other people are just kind of pushing her and I don't really hear them even using like facts, most people are just like a fighter off of looks and they're not really giving me like actual evidence. And I'm like, okay, you like her because she looks good. I'm like, gotta help me out now. Help me out because if you don't give me anything besides that, I can't say anything. So I'd be like, okay, let me do my own research. And that's how I always do anyway. I always do my own research. So I make my way back around. Seen some of her fights, but I said, okay, I'm gonna come back around and watch some fights. And yeah, always always open to looking at a fighter, and just kind of looking and studying them. So you got to give me. Easy said Dakota a real one. I don't put my name to many hype trains, but this one is real. Yeah, I mean, I'm I'm watching. I'm watching definitely, man. Like I can definitely like I I might I probably put my stamp on it now. I'll put my stamp on it. You like BJ saying my threshold is pretty tough sometimes. He said that the other day. He said my threshold is kind of tough to cross. And yeah, yeah, I definitely I could put a stamp. I'll say yeah. I'll say huh. Yeah, like she's a dangerous fighter. She's definitely a dangerous fighter. And after Saturday night, well, after the Tyler fight, I was like, yes. I was like, oh yeah, of course, because she's beaten some fighters that are in the UFC, like Tyler, and those are, even though Tyler wasn't in the UFC, she's higher caliber than some of the unranked UFC fighters. So yeah, I can definitely get behind this now. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'll just talking while I was doing some other editing work here on my laptop. So that's one reason I ain't shut it down yet. Um, Easy to us boxing fans are hard judges. Very, very hard judges. Very hard judges. Very hard judges, man. I can be I can be a tough one sometimes. I'll be like, Now I'm also hard when I put my stamp on somebody. I'm like, my stamp ain't coming off too. Like I can be a little prideful when it comes to who I pick too. Like I don't peel my stamp off either on fighters too. Like oh, well, Natalia Silva definitely, like I called her too as far back. Natalia Silva, she's legit. She got the CB99 stamp too. So, and look, there's some fighters I throw the stamp on and they don't come up. Like I still think Kareem Silva still got my stamp. She'll be there. Don't worry. Like Kareem Silva had one step back and everybody want to hate. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's good. It's a good thing fans aren't. It's a good thing some of y'all fans aren't trainers or even like promoters, because y'all would be leaving these fighters high and dry, man. And that's why a lot of boxers, even like Mike Tyson, he had a lot of fake friends around. Those are the ones, those fake friends that are around when the wins are coming. But then after that, when they start losing, they be gone. That's why I think, that's the kind of people you see even on YouTube sometimes. The ones that just they there for the wins, but the minute you lose, they ready to call you out and put you down. So I think that's the same thing with fans. Like the ones you see online, they the same ones like that be in these fighters' corners. BJ said Combo could be a harsh critic sometimes. That's just part of who he is. Yeah, like I'm just saying, man, like I am. I don't be talking junk though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be talking junk. Like I don't ever be cussing nobody out or calling them any names. Like every word I say is just like is just the truth. It's just the truth. Like if somebody drop in their hands, I'm gonna tell them, hey, if you don't pick up your hands, you probably get knocked out. Um, if your body ain't up to par, you probably gonna get knocked out to the body. Who else? Yeah, Samiko Inaba, she got her hands full. That's all I gotta say. Easy said I put a stamp on Natalia from her first fight. The fight yeah. Yeah, Natalia Silva for sure. Yeah, Natalia Silva, I remember. Yeah, you did put a stamp on, and she for real. Like I could go back and watch a lot of her fights because I was watching a lot of her fights even on YouTube, and I said, man, I like Natalia Silva's transition. You know, shoot, I didn't look. I didn't put my stamp on what is her name? Oh, never mind. But Natalia, not Natalia, but yeah, Karine. I put my stamp on Karine. You know, and I think she'll be there at some point. Marcus said Samika will have to worry about Dakota's accuracy. Yes, because from watching this Paula fight to the Chelsea Hackett fight, that was her. Paula was her fourth fight. Chelsea was her whatever fight, 10th, 11th fight. Um, Accuracy was still there, but now you see Dakota like sitting down on him even more and hitting you in the right places, like that head kick in the last round, the straight left hand in the first, the right hand in the second. Now them things are coming like in droves. Like she's ending these fights now. Now that she knows girls can't really take her power, she's like, and she's got good takedown. It's because she's so big. She's willing to, take the chance on the inside because she knows they can't get her down, right? So she'll stay in there longer, and all she needs is that few seconds to stay in there. Then land some good killer shots, and boom, ends the night. Ends the night. So I think if Samiko don't have like a good trip and takedown game, or even like a good body lock on the clinch and get it down right away, whew, she's gonna be eating some shots. That's my thing. Like I think Samiko can land something in this fight, but I'm not sure if Samiko Inaba takes the shots as well. Like I don't know if she'll take these type of punches as well. Because I was watching all right, Easy, you the boxing fan too. That's why I always gotta call out some boxing references. You know how Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward they could exchange, right? Because the power really wasn't there between the both of them. They could go 12 rounds. They went 36 rounds because neither one of them had that much power. But when you put Arturo Gatti in there with who was somebody that knocked him out? Like who am I thinking of? That guy knocked him out because he knocked out Jesse James Lehigh, I think. But who was it? Shout out, rest in peace to Arturo Gatti too. Who was it? When he tasted somebody that has real power. Let me see. Just somebody that has heavier hands that'll beat you up and knock you out. Is that Carlos Baltimore guy? Because I know Floyd beat the mess out of him round after round. But that's just the difference. Like some guys, they can go in there and trade. Like Samika trades with some of these other girls. Like she can take some of the other girls' punishment, but after so long, you can only take that for you can only take that for so long. Well, if you're fighting somebody, like I said, with not much power, yeah, you can take that throughout the fight. But when you go in there and just fight somebody that's already heavy handed, they're not going to trade. They're going to drop you and get you out of there. And I think that might be a situation here. I think who asked that? Was that Robot Chicken earlier asked, will I be going live for this fight? I don't know. I think the main card starts at 2, so I might go live for it. BJ said he want to call it with me. I mean, we can call it. I can do that. Because the main card starts at 2 and it's like the co-main event, so it might not be until like 5. So yeah, maybe I'll try to go ahead and do it. Yeah. Or if he gets on, if BJ want to get on his channel and do it, he can just send me a link. That might be the best way to do it. We'll see. We'll talk about it because it's still 3 days away. All right, but I'm getting off here, guys. BJ, are you gonna drop that Mackenzie Stiller one now? I'm sitting in my laptop. I could watch it right now, man. That'd be nice. If you do the Mackenzie Stiller one on your channel right now, shoot, I'm already situated. Got the fights pulled up. However you want to do it, though. Oh, BJ starts till 5. I work till 5 Friday. No, it's on Saturday. The card is on Saturday. Yeah. The card is on Saturday, right? Yeah, July 9th, because it starts at 10:30. The prelim started at 10:30, but the main card starts at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah, because you say you work till 5 on Friday, but yeah, the card's on Saturday. Oh yeah, the 318. Yeah, 318. Yeah. I think I only got one WMMA fight on that card too. But my main event is going to be Roman Kopolov and my man Roman Kopolov versus Paulo Costa. I want Kopolov to retire Paulo Costa. Oh, you work Saturday till 5. Yeah, I actually work at 6 at night Saturday, so I could try to get it in before then though. So you be getting off while I go in. So we'll see. I'll make it happen. Okay, yeah. Mackenzie Stiller round by round tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, stay tuned for that tomorrow on BJ's channel, No Filter MMA. Mackenzie Stiller round by round versus Samiku Inaba. Okay. With that being said, I'll catch y'all tomorrow then. I'll be over there in the chats. And maybe I don't know, I might go live before then just to give my pick like around 5 or 6. I'm pretty much chilling tomorrow, like so. Let me see. I got some errands to run tomorrow. But yeah, I might have the afternoon to do some other little live things. Kopolov for the win. yeah, for sure. Gotta go a Kopolov in that fight. All right, folks. Yeah, Carly Giudice is fighting Saturday. She's fighting that girl, Nicole Cagliari. Giudice, man, she's the one that knocked out Dubin. I mean, she knocked her out. I wish YouTube would let me post some clips. I mean, for real, like, let me post a quick clip. I want to show y'all that knockout. I just want y'all to give y'all a refresher. That was a good knockout. It was the same night Priscilla Cachoeira knocked out Josiane Nunes. Yep. Yeah, I'm watching Giudice too. I think I'm going with Giudice, man. Giudice's a little beast too, man. She's been training with Rose in this camp as well. That one fight between her and that girl Ernesta, that was a banger too. That was that Contender Series fight. Yeah. Okay. All right. Done doing this what I gotta do. All right. I will catch y'all later. Hit that like on your way out, subscribe. Peace.